All right, we got some breaking news coming in that a third person has now lost their lives up in New York City, over in Harlem, over this Legionnaires disease. It is now not just a warning, they are now taking precautionary actions to hopefully stop the loss of lives of what's happening over this, as there is a bacteria coming in from whether the showers, the sinks, the bathtub faucets. Normally, if you know anything about this disease, it happens in lakes, it happens in rivers, but it can happen in your homes if you are having bacteria or dirty or infected or whatever, if it's not a cleanly place. So again, I'm reaching out to everybody over in New York City, over in Harlem. Share this with your families, share this with your loved ones, that I think it's hot water. Please research and find out the things that you can do to protect yourself. But I believe that's cool water, cold water, that is where this bacteria lives in. So there's many precautions you can take to make sure that you don't get sick or you don't have a possibility of losing your life. Again, this story is just breaking, and as we get some more updated information, I will absolutely stay on top of this, come back and let you know.
Now, if you or your loved one live in central Harlem right now, there's a very important thing that you should avoid doing to try to prevent getting Legionnaires' disease. Now, we don't know where this outbreak is coming from. The New York City Department of Health will likely announce it soon if they know, but they don't know yet. Legionnaires' disease is only infects someone by them breathing it in. So you can drink water with the Legionella bacteria in it. It's not going to give you Legionnaires' disease. So what you want to do if you live in central Harlem right now is avoid being around water vapor. And the most classic example of that is taking a shower. All that steam and mist, if that water that you are showering with has Legionella bacteria in it of a certain level, you can get it from taking a shower. If you can avoid that, do it. That doesn't mean don't clean yourself. But what they recommend for buildings where they know that there's an outbreak is take a bath instead. Go into the bathroom, turn on the bath, leave the bathroom while it's filling up, and come back into the bathroom, turn off the water, and then get in. That will minimize your exposure to it. Again, you can drink water that's got Legionella bacteria in it, and it's not going to affect you because it's not going to your lungs. But if you breathe in that vapor like you would do in a shower, that's how you get it. So if you live in central Harlem right now and you can avoid taking a shower and you can take a bath instead, I'd do it.
Y'all, listen up. It's a disease that's going around called Legionnaire disease. Legionnaire disease. And y'all would not believe what is causing Legionnaire disease. It is being caused by air coming out of your air conditioning. It's been 67 cases in New York. 5 people have died from Legionnaire disease. What in the what? So they supposed to just be hot, because it has been some hot days. And I know them days in New York, and those people running them ACs, they not thinking about no disease. They thinking about getting cool. But it's sad that it is a disease going around called Legionnaire disease, and it's caused by air coming out of your air conditioner. When the bacteria sits in your old air conditioner and it blows out and you inhale it, you can get Legionnaire disease, and it's like a pneumonia, a real strong pneumonia, and it's killing so many people. It has killed 5 people, and 27 people have been hospitalized, and 67 people have caught it. And it's going around in Harlem, New York. Wow. Y'all, make sure you like, repost, share, comment, and be careful when you're using your AC. Make sure y'all keeping them clean, because they're carrying this disease called Legionnaire. So far, it's going around in New York, but it comes from the AC, so you know it's been hot everywhere. So I guess anybody can catch it. But if you feel like you can't breathe and your chest is tightening up on you, you have a real nasty cough that you can't get rid of, go seek attention. Go seek help from one of your doctors and find out what's going on with you. But again, like, comment, repost, and be careful. Thank me later. Toodles.
There's been a cluster outbreak of Legionnaires in New York City. It's 22 cases, and it is basically just a type of pneumonia, but it's from a very certain bacteria that typically is not spread person to person, but it can be spread through water. So think windshield wiper fluid, from the tap to hot tubs, pools, jacuzzis, those sort of things. People are concerned about this is because 1 in 10 individuals who get Legionnaires pass away. It takes about 2 to 10 days after exposure to develop. The initial symptoms in the first 1 to 2 days of being sick are headache, fever, muscle aches. By day 2 or 3, people tend to get chest pain, nausea, a cough, vomiting, diarrhea. Legionnaires does primarily affect the lungs. That being said, it can cause sores in different parts of your body, and it can also affect your heart. Let me know if you have any specific questions. My sources are over here. I have my Master's of Science, my Bachelor's of Science, and I just like answering questions.
Yes. Let me break the news about this Legionnaire disease. I don't even know how to say it. They got in Harlem. The news is alleging that this is coming from some type of air conditioner, any moist air, any humidifiers, anything, showers, anything that holds mist and moisture. They're saying that this disease can be found in it, this bacteria or whatever it is. Now, this is happening in Harlem. This is very suspicious to me because now all of a sudden they want to move uptown, I guess. So I guess they try to clear the people out the projects, so they could get new people to move in the projects. That's what it seemed like to me. This seems like a gentrification tactic at best. But 2 people have been unalived by this disease. 58 confirmed cases now in New York City. So y'all stay safe out there. Make sure y'all wearing some type of mask or something because you gotta cover up your face. Uptown Harlem, breaking news. New York City is it's too much going on. I don't know what's happening in New York City, but it's just too much for me.
What is Legionnaire's disease? Why is it killing people in Harlem right now? And what can I do about it? Those are some of the questions that I'm getting right now relating to this outbreak that I'm sure you've heard about in Harlem of something called Legionnaire's disease. So far, it's killed 3 people and infected more than 60, and those numbers are probably going to go up. I have litigated a lot of Legionnaire's cases. I'm actually litigating 2 right now, one in Harlem and the other in Westchester County, resulting from a death of a woman in New Rochelle. And over the next couple days, I'm going to do a series of videos on what Legionnaires is, why it's so dangerous, and what you can do about it if you or a loved one gets sick with Legionnaire's disease. The top line is as follows. Legionnaire's disease is a very deadly type of pneumonia. It affects particularly people with pre-existing conditions. If you're older, have other underlying health conditions. It is something that you get by breathing in the bacteria, which is in vapors, and usually comes from machines or systems where water is being heated that aren't working properly. So for example, cooling tanks, water heating systems, air conditioning units, and not as applicable in New York, but very applicable in other places, jacuzzis. That's where Legionnaires comes from. It causes a very severe type of pneumonia. Particularly, it causes real severe shortness of breath, high fevers, and it can kill people very quickly. If you or a loved one has gotten Legionnaire's disease in New York, especially in Harlem, in the last week, the most important thing you can do is take care of your health and reach out to me if you've got any questions about what to do next. There are certain steps that are important to take in a Legionnaire's case, and I'm happy to discuss with anybody who's got any questions.
Okay guys, I'm at the hospital and he's a tad bit better, but not really because he's not eating or drinking, and that's not good. So I'll come back. Okay, I'm back guys. I'm going outside because my brother-in-law decides to fart really loud on purpose. He's being ornery. He's being really mean to his fiance. She has left for the day because he keeps saying mean things to her, and it's not acceptable. As I told him, I said, this person is trying to do her very best to take care of you, and you're being mean, and it's not acceptable at all. So she finally just left, but normally she'll leave and come right back, but she actually left the building, and I had to call her several times, and so he has some type of virus. First he has pneumonia. His blood pressure keeps going up. His kidneys are not working. They have to give him dialysis every other day. Then he also has some type of disease, some type of it attacks the bones. It started Legionnaires. It's something very rare. So all of this is going on, and he's not eating. He's not drinking, and sometimes when he drinks, he chokes. So he's kind of scared to drink. But he's been drinking a little bit more of water, but not much, not enough, because the doctor's already threatened to tube him, to feed him. And we tried to give him some Ensure today, and he spit it out like a 2-year-old, and very disrespectful. It was just like on purpose, not because it wasn't like it was drizzle. He spit it out on purpose. And you know, it's just, when people are sick. But you know, him and his brothers are Aries. They're a year and a day apart, and they're buttholes. Aries are buttholes. They can be the sweetest or they can be the meanest. So he's amped up, and he's taking it out on her every day that he's been here. Like, she's doing the very best that she can. She's taking off from work. She's making sure his paperwork is filled out at his job, her paperwork, because she has to take a leave of absence from her job, his job. It's just a lot on her, period. So it's just like, and I had to tell him because his brother ain't gonna tell him. So I'm like, look, you need to stop being mean to her, because she's the one taking care of you, taking care of all the business, everything. So you need to stop being that way, and you need to eat, because if you don't, they're gonna tie you down and you're gonna get tubed. Simple as that. So this is what's going on. I haven't been really posting. I've been posting stuff that I've already taken or whatever, but yeah, this is what is going on. His mom is coming tomorrow, Wednesday night. So once she gets here, we'll be leaving to go back home. So yeah, it's been rough. And then I've had migraines since the day after, all the stress, the driving and everything, and I get bad migraines. So I came out the following day, but the day after, I've been having bad, my migraines has been through the roof, but feeling a little better. It's not as bad today, so I did get out and I come to the hospital and stuff like that. But anyways, beautiful people, I just wanted to give you an update. Keep us in prayer. I really appreciate you. Those who gave prayer, I really appreciate y'all. And those who's going to give prayer, thank you. Deuces.
What is Legionnaire's disease? Legionella pneumonia. Like, I'm a doctor. But basically it's fucking pneumonia. So try to stop smoking, you know, it's something like pneumonia. That's what Legionnaire's disease is. Avoid the Harlem people, they're dirty. It's pneumonia. It's not a big deal. Nobody's gonna die. You know, if you survive COVID, you'll survive this, you'll be fine. We're not wearing masks again. Keep the mask in your fucking closet. Thank you.